Okay, first of all, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2018. I know it's a few days into the new year and I'm already starting a video. I was on vacation, so I wasn't even here to do videos because my equipment's here and it wasn't with me. You may notice a bit lack of makeup. That's because a few people have been asking for me to do a makeup tutorial of how I do my makeup. First of all, disclaimers, I am not a makeup artist. I am like majority of people, just a end user or abuser, if you will, of some of the colours and things. You know, slap it on here, holy, yeah. So, I guess I have to get down to the nitty gritty of what I do to look good. First of all, this is actually a custom palette. You can get these from makeup stores. Well, I get mine from an online store, and they had them in this size. They had them in bigger sizes. They had them with holes to put all your eyeshadows, and they had them without holes to put all your eyeshadows, so it's just completely magnetic base, and you just stick whatever colours you buy from whoever inside and keeps it all together nice. Dusty. So, mirror on top, obviously, and these are my custom colours. I can't remember the names of all of them, but I believe that this one is black, and that's a white. Yeah, and these bottom two are kind of goofed because they're very, very close together. Yeah, I goofed. But it's got a mirror on top, which is fantastic for stuff. And if I don't break a nail in the process... mirror. Removable. So this white one is actually called Porcelain. Picked it up for a couple of bucks from my favourite makeup website, which I'll put a link below if you're curious. That's if you live in Australia. If you live outside of Australia, you're probably better off going to the people that actually made the colours and get it, you know, cheap. Australia, what can you do? Sometimes, of course, I will use my Lime Chrome Venus palette, because it too has mirror, but it also has some very nice colours in it. And I've got glare. It's got some very nice... there we go. It's got some very nice colours in it as well, which seem to work well. So I'll either use one of the two whenever I do my makeup. But today, using my custom kit. Now, yeah. If you haven't already, I highly recommend getting a set of brushes. Now, catch is that I don't have them readily available. That sucks, because it's quite funny. Some makeup sets will come with a fan brush. I and many others still have no clue what the fan brush is for. So if you see a fan brush in a makeup kit, it's probably cheap. Just saying. Okay. Right. First thing I do is actually get close enough so I can actually look in a mirror and see what the hell I am doing. I've already gone ahead, done foundation and eyebrows, as you can tell. Now, I haven't really gotten used to all the brushes yet, so if you see me using one that's probably incorrect, I'm sorry. It's how I paint the colours. There's no numbers, so I just wing it. So, usually, forgot one step, and we can't do this without this step. Where is it? If you've never used it, eye primer, godsend, fabulous stuff. This little pot of stuff that I have, it's kind of waxy, balmy, sticky kind of product. As you can see, I've used a bit of it. A little finger application. It really helps in applying eyeshadow. And I can tell you also, as a side effect, it's actually made the skin on my eyelids a lot smoother. Also fantastic if you need to change the colour of your eyebrows. And when you put this on, just make sure you haven't got foundation on your eyelids. If you, like me, you do your foundation first, because you like to live dangerously. I'm just gently rubbing that onto my eyelid. Oh well, applying it onto my eyelids, because it doesn't need to be very thick. Oops. Although it's a great idea to seal the container up when you close it again, because you don't want it to dry out or anything weird. Right, now where was I? Oh yes, taking a brush and some of, what am I doing? This colour here, which is a lightish one, and unless I'm going for something much lighter than that on my eyelids, I'll just spread it all the way around, just on my eyelid area up to the eyebrow. Because I can put some white over the top of that if I have to or want to. The primer is a little sticky. But it grabs the eyeshadow quite well. Get the hair out of the way. And please remind me I need to clean my brushes. I've been a dirty bitch. I haven't cleaned them for a spell. Okay. Now you'll see what I do is I go from the corner of my eyebrow down to the corner of my eye like a wing. I like it. Chap. Skeptics. I do that, and it gives kind of like a wing effect, because my eyes, I don't have this wonderful real estate that some people have above their eyelids where they could paint a circus with their eyes open and you can still see the acrobats kind of thing. So I got to work with what I've got, and this works for me. Right, now I don't need a fluffy brush yet. Hey, I learned how to use a fluffy brush this year. I know, it's pretty bad. You should have seen me in previous years. Yeah, previous years I probably had to get someone else to do it. Well, early years were really bad, but we won't go there. That one, yeah. Ooh, still got some from last time, why not? Now, my application order is a little screwy, but works for me. So, next one is going to be this one right here, which is a kind of, don't know if it will focus on that, glittery pink. And I'm going to use that as a feature kind of thing on my eyelid. Should probably be telling dirty jokes or something right about now just to screw up YouTube. But yeah, I don't do dirty jokes because I never get them myself. But I can tell a really bad joke. Why did the chewing gum cross the road? Because it was stuck to the chicken's foot. Okay, I'll shut up now. I have learnt from watching a lot of people is that you don't use too much eyeshadow on your brush, because otherwise it falls out and ends up on your cheek and you look really strange. If you don't notice it and you don't clean it off, it's like, oh, you got a bit of shit on it. Okay, I'm just taking that up to the crease so that covers my eyelid. Half blind? No? Next thing I want to do... Oops. Dropping my crap everywhere. Is go for something little dark. Well, depends on what I'm wearing. If I want the darker look, I'll stick to darker colours. You know, like, as in, not the purple so much, but mainly these two, maybe this one, because it's like darker than that pink that I was using. Whoops. I'll tend to go for something darker so it stands out a bit more. But if I'm doing really light makeup, I might stick to browns instead, and instead of colours, or try to match up the colours, the lightness of the colours and stuff with the browns instead. But I think I'll use Eeny Meeny Miny Schmo. No, that one. Something a little glittery, which is called Magic. And that's this one. See, that's called Magic. Why? Don't know. Oh, crap. It's all over my fingers now. Right, so a little bit of Magic. Let's kind of do the smoky eye thing. Go into the little bit of the crease. Also the outer corner of the eye. And also some of the edge, going up to the brow bone, or up to the it's kind of metallic in colour. The brush I'm using probably not the best one, but fluffy brush. As you can see, it's good contrast. Or something. I'm not up on colour terminology perfectly. Well, I'm not up on colour terminology. I'd have to get a specialist in to explain the colour terminology. Probably laugh at me for mixing colours together and go, no honey, don't do that, but it works for me. Okay, here's the fun bit. Getting the mess you made even. Where's my fluffy brush? I need my fluffy brush. Fluffy brush. They're the really soft, bristly ones with the rounded head, and they're like lots of bristles, so they're kind of round, well, ovalish, as opposed to something like this, which is probably hard to see that way. Yeah, so that versus that. Fluffy brush. And they just say take it, do little circles and stuff to blend. Found out the trick is don't push hard. Push hard, you end up smudging crap all over the place. Bad, gentle brush strokes, and it works a lot better. I don't know if you can tell the difference here or not, but you can see this side I've done, this side I haven't, so this side looks a bit bleh, but I fix. Not quite sharp on the edges. It's not a beauty blender. It is the cheapest triangular wedge sponge I could find. And this is before, you know, I got one of these. If I want to be a real smartass, before I found these. Yeah, look, they're tiny beauty blenders and they're so cute. I had to get them. I'm a sucker for cute stuff. So what I do is angle that with the edge of my eyebrow and just get it clean up the loose eyeshadow and kind of apply more foundation over it, I guess. But a little bit of foundation on that sponge, but it just cleans it up, sharpens that edge up a bit. I've got a straight hair. That's the eyes done. Now, if I'm getting really creative, I use both palettes. And if I'm going real nuts, that box behind me is full of makeup. Ready for this? Opens out that way, opens out that way. And as you see, full of makeup. Don't normally do this on first dates, but here's my nudes. Sorry. But that box has got everything in it that I need. And when I travel light. As in 2 palettes instead of 5. Next trick. Lipstick. Found this, I don't know if you know this trick or not, but I found this out just by watching stuff like I normally do. But apparently if you take your lip liner, cover your entire lips with it, it makes your lipstick last longer. Because as your lipstick fades off, it gets down to this layer, and this layer is more durable. And I found these little clicky pens. Called Lip Twister. It's kind of unifocus. Yeah, there we go. They're just clicky pen lip liner. Great. You just click out enough that you need. Now, oh yeah, told you I'm screwy. Eyeliner. Something I've noticed about eyeliner. I don't know what it is, but some people look great going around the whole eye. Some people look great doing top half and a quarter of the bottom. And some people look great just doing the top part. Me, I just do the top part because like it doesn't look right when I do the underneath. For me. But yeah, I've seen some people older do the whole around and they look more like a raccoon, and I want to tell them so badly, no, you don't look that good with Ugh, you're not playing football. Get rid of the bottom half. You look fantastic just with the top. Mm. Well, can't really say that without flirting. But anyway, and I have discovered through watching a lot of people, some people sicken me. They just go whoop, done, wing and all, just one move. And it's like short strokes. If you can't do the one flick and you're done, yeah, short strokes works better. I try to also buy cruelty-free makeup wherever I can, and I've thrown out a lot of sets that aren't cruelty-free. I know I've got some. Sorry, I'll get round to get rid of that. Mascara. I'm not doing fake lashes, but I could. But you'll see what I mean. My lashes are really long anyway, so yeah. Oops, weird thing. Time for weird faces. Cheeks, I kind of just wing it because this is me and me. Right, now, what is left? Again, depending on how dark I'm feeling, could be smart ass and go, Wolverine. No, okay, bad joke, I know. My favourite. Wicked by Lime Chrome. Freaking love the liquid to matte lipsticks, or just the liquid ones, because oh, so nice. You don't have to, but use whatever you have. This trick with the lip liner first. Yeah, I went to Taco Bell. I know it's not a big thing in America, but here it's like there's only one in the whole country, and I went there. Had its glorious speed. Oh, so good. Wait, did I get it on my teeth? Nope. So, there you have it. Wait. Whoops, dropped stuff all over the place. Hey, I should have told you it was hot in here. Ready. I'm now ready for my close up. Wait. Ah! So, that's how I do my makeup. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, hit like, leave a comment if you have questions. Bye.